Menzpech, Sofrim, Omrum. Menzpech are the letters which are double. Mem and the Mem, Nun and the Nun, Tzadik and the Tzadik, Pei and the Pei, Chov and the Chov. These 5 letters, the Gemara Megillah, Tav Beis Omed Beis Gimel Omed Aleph says, the Nevi'im decided which letters go where. Omer Rabbi Yirmiyah Beitem Rabbi Chiya bar Abba, Menzpech, Sofrim, Omrum. The Nevi'im said it. That is very difficult to understand. The Torah ends in Sefer Vayikro. Moshe Rabbeinu says, Ele ha-mitzvos asher tzivu Hashem es Moshe el bnei Yisrael behar Sinai. And the Gemara says, Ele ha-mitzvos, these and nothing else. She'en novi rashai lehadesh dovar me'ato. A novi is not allowed to be mehadesh any mitzvahs from now on. But not only that, the Gemara has a kasha. Rav Hizda says in Masechta Shabbos, Mem besamech shebeluchos benesh hoyu omdim. In the Aseret HaDibros, the letters were not written with ink. They were written with hollow carvings. Chorus el aluchos. So if you have a mem or a samech, you have a problem that the middle part of the letter would be floating. That was a nes. And Rashi says over there that in the luchos, every mem was a shlos mem, a end mem, mem sofis. You see from here that this was from the times of Matan Torah, not from the times of the Nevi'im. So why is the Gemara saying over here, Rabbi Yirmiyah or Rabbi Chiya bar Abba, that Mem besamach shebeluchos Menzpech Sofrim Omrim, the Nevi'im decided which one is a shlos mem? This is nothing new. So the Gemara says, no, it's true. The Nevi'im were mechadesh, which one is at the end of the word and which one is not at the end of the word. But how can they do that? You're not allowed to be mechadesh anything. Ele mitzvahs she'en novi rashoy lechadesh dover. A novi is not allowed to institute anything. The Gemara says, Shokchum v'chozru v'yosdum. They forgot which one was the endemem, and the Nevi'im remind us it was forgotten. This is a peredik izach. How can a person forget, a whole nation, Klal Yisrael forget how to write? Yishloim Tefillin, you could forget. Rashi, Rabbeinu Tam, the Rishonim say there was a tkufa that people did not wear tefillin, or the another teretz, Sasholm Gon says that Rabbeinu Tam was a kemeyo, Rashi was a ikar tefillin, or the vice versa, and they forgot which one is which. Okay, we can hear that. Here, Shoifer, Rabbi Gon was Tumin Hogim, and we forgot which one is the ikar. But how is it possible that whole Klal Yisrael forgot how to write? We have mitzvahs ksiva sefer Torah tefillin mezuzahs all the time. You can live in a room without a mezuzah. The mezuzah has to be checked every 3.5 years. There's some things with tefillin. Sefer Torah, you have to read every mundig and donnershtik and every Shabbos and Yontif. How is that possible? The Gemara in Sanhedrin brings a machlokes. If the Sav Ashuris that we used to write sefer Torah tefillin mezuzahs was forgotten and was not used until Ezra HaSofer. The Gemara in Sanhedrin, Daf Chov Aleph, Omed Beis, Rabbi Yossi says, Ezra HaSofer, Hayeroyu, that the Torah should be written and given through him. After P, that Moshe Rabbeinu already was makdim him, the Ksav was nishtane through him. That's the Shittas Rabbi Yossi. And the Ranix must be, when did we forget to write? David HaMelech didn't have tefillin? So the Ran says, very interesting thing. The Shas Maaseh Ho'egel by Matan Torah, the Ksav Ashuris that has a certain Kedusha was not able to stay on the word Olam Hazeh. If you write in Ksav Ashuris, the tumor from the Maaseh Egel will not let the Kedushas Oisius stay on the cloth. The same thing was with the Luchos. When the Luchos saw the Maaseh Egel, Oisius Porchos Boavir. How was Moshe Rabbeinu allowed to break the Luchos? Has the Shem Michtav Elokim, the Shem Hashem? The teretz is, there was no Shem Hashem anymore. Oisius Porchos Boavir, like the Medrash says. If that's the case, how did they write Luchos Shniyos? The Gemara says, the Shittas Rabbi Yossi in Bavli, that the Luchos Shniyos were written in Ksav Ivris. That's a different Ksav. Until Ezra Sofer, everything was in Ksaf Ivris. In Ksaf Ivris, there's no difference between a mem and the mem, a nun and the nun. And it was forgotten. Ezra Sofer was Machzir, the Ksav Ashuris. Shehelomi Oshur, they brought him from Ashur. If that's the case, we can understand why we forgot how to write Oisius. And when Daniel saw the wall of Belshazzar, the words Mene Mene Tekelu Farsin, that the Malchus von Belshazzar is going to be taken by the Persia Empire, nobody was able to read those words. Only Daniel. Why? Because it was written in Ksav Ashuris. And Ksav Ashuris was not known for most of the people, only for the Anshe Knesset HaGedolah, only for the Tzaddikim, for the Chachomim. And when Daniel saw that, he told Ezra that maybe it's now the time to reinstitute the Ksav Ashuris from the Luchos Rishonis. That's why Daniel was the only one that was able to read those words, because those words written in Ksav Ashuris. That's the Shittas Haran. But it's not so simple, because the Gemara says in Sanhedrin that Rab Shimon Bar Yochai argues with Rabbi Yosef, and Rab Shimon Bar Yochai holds the Ksav was never forgotten. And he brings up a posuk. In Pashas Pikude says, "Ve'soel lepushvav moz b'chamisha b'shibim, also vovim lo amudim." He made hooks for the amudim. Hooks have atzuras vov. A hook in Hebrew is a vov. In Ksav Ashuris, the tzura from a hook is like a vov, not in Ksav Ivris. So Rab Shimon Bar Yochai holds the Ksav was not forgotten. By the way, if you take the entire Aleph base with the Menzpach, you get 1,775. And that's exactly the amount in the posuk. Also vovim lamudim. With the Aleph base and the Menzpach, he wrote a Sefer Torah. This says in the Tziyuni. And the post can bring him down that the meaning to write a Sefer Torah, vovim lamudim, which means every omut just starts with a vov. So according to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, that the Ksav was not nishtakach. What does that mean? That the Navim decided which letter goes in the middle and which letter goes at the end. Rabbeinu Eliyahu Gutmacher, he wants to suggest that by Brias Oilum there was only one type of letters. From the Menzpach, from the double letters, only and the mem, and the nun, and the pei, and so on and so forth. So that's why by the Luchos, Rashi says, all the letters, all the mem shebeluchos, benes hoyom, me'eretz Mitzrayim, the word me'eretz Mitzrayim was the end mem. After the Chet Egel, the letters lost some Kedusha, so some letters became at the end of the word, some at the middle of the word. And they forgot, at Yedei Kach, that the Das Kedoshim wants to say that if you find an endemem in the middle of the word, it's not 100% possible. It's a suffix, befrat bisman hazeh, that we don't have 100% Pesoid and Sefer Torahs. If you find a suffix psul on Shabbos, you can read and continue reading with the bracha. So if you find an endemem in the middle of the word, or endechof in the middle of the word, according to Das Kedoshim, it's a suffix possible. It seems that the Nevim decided which one is leikuva, which one is leikuva, and we did forget, and we don't know ad hayoim hazeh. So according to Rabbi Yossi, the Luchos Rishonis were written in Ksav Ashuris, and the Luchos Shnius were not written when Ksav Ashuris was written in Ksav Ivri. In Ksav Ivri, there's Ayin Shebeluchos Hoyomdim, and Reb Chaim Kanievsky brings down in Yerushalmi. Yerushalmi in Megillah says, Ayin Shebeluchos Benes Hoyomdim. He says, it's not a stira. The Luchos Rishonis were Mem Besam Shebeluchos Benes Hoyomdim. And the Luchos Shnius, Ayin Shebeluchos Benes Hoyomdim.